and welcome to Old Guys Gentleman Flex Fountain Pens. And today is episode number, I don't know, but you'll see it in the screen. So today what I'm going to be reviewing is this little guy. It's a pretty small pen. Its length capped is 11 centimeters. And when you put it together, this would be, I could write like this, but not very comfortably or very well. But posted, it's probably not any different than other pens. So that makes it kind of nice. But it's a Conklin Crescent 20p, probably from about the 1920s. It was a really good deal. Oh, no, I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but this is like one of my favorite pens. And I say that with kind of a bewildered tone because when I got it, there's a small crack right here that I repaired. It was only like $55. And for a really good vintage pen, that's not a great amount of money. I had to do some things to it. I had to put another sack in it, and I had to do some cleaning and resetting of the nib on here. In the process of doing this video, I hadn't noticed this before, and I've had this pen for several months, but I was reading through the description. I got it on eBay. I was reading through the description of the pen, and it talked about a Conklin number 2 pen, but it's not a Conklin number 2 pen. It's a Greishopper number 2 from Chicago, 14K nib, and it's a really great nib. You can see from some of my examples here, it goes from about 0.15 millimeters to 2.35. That's Hecaflex. Is that word? Yeah, it's Hecaflex. Hellaflex. Yeah, I think I like that. It's a Hellaflex pen. No railroading. I'm using a Pilot ink on here. I forget which one, but it's probably Amarillo. But yeah, some more stuff on the pen itself. When it's capped, when it's posted, it's 12.2 centimeters, and on its own, it's only 10 centimeters. The section diameter, it's a little small, but if I grab it up by the threaded section, it's fine. But down here by this section, it's 7.5 millimeters, so it's kind of bunched together in my fingers. Sorry for the ink on my fingers, by the way. The barrel diameter is just a little over a centimeter. Response is really good. Some of the stuff you see here is just, at one point, I had this laying off to the side and I actually knocked it and went flipping over. So, had nothing to do with ink blobbing out. The stuff I really like about it is that it's got a really nice imprint still on it. To me, that looks close to new. The gold-filled trim's got a few scratches here or there. The ring is in really pretty good shape. And the nib is in pretty good shape. It was not oxidized when I got it. I think I did a little bit of deoxidation on it because I think this section was just a little bit brown. In fact, I don't know if you can see it, but it still is slightly brown. But it's like at 0.15, I think that's like a XXX or better, or almost like a needle point. And let's see here. I mean, look, you probably can't even hardly see that line. And as we go down here and do thicker and thicker lines, it's just, I mean, this is wet noodle. A wet noodle for $55 that is starts at XXX, fine. Recently I got this guy, and for people who know about pink nib keyhole Waterman pens, I spent a lot of money on this. Like like a lot of money, and we'll cover that later. But I think I like this pen a little bit better. It's got a pretty decent sized bag in here. It's short, but it's decent diameter, and it just writes like crazy. Sorry, I didn't really flow well on that. Let's try that again. There. My famous C. So I really like it. So I think the reason why I was able to get this at the low price, the guy might have mentioned something about a crack, I'm not sure. But if you did that, it probably kept the price low. I also kind of came in at the last moment with a bid. And I think these smaller pens kind of get by maybe without gathering the higher prices. But this is kind of an amazing little pen, and I'm really glad to have it. So hope you got some value out of that, and until the next time, goodbye.